USA Sports Podcast. My name is Anthony Monjoli.
You're right, Brickhouse.
Scott Carcasey.
So we're going to talk about sports, what's going on. We got the Pro Bowl live here. We're going to have some insights. We're going to just go through some shit on here. What's going on in Philly. We'll talk about baseball, basketball. No one gives a shit about hockey. And the Super Bowl picks. Alright? And then we're going to get to our turd of the week.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Big turd this week.
Alright, so...
Jackass. Oh yeah, by the way, we got to make the language disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
We're going to be using some foul language here,
Yeah.
so...
Big time.
Viewer discretion advised.
Yep. Not recommended for extremely young audiences, so...
Yeah, sorry about all the curse words to any of my family members out there.
Mom,
They're going to
Dad.
watch this.
Yeah. Alright, so, we got to talk about the Sixers game last night first.
Whoa.
Get this off the bat.
10.5-point dogs.
I didn't
How about
catch
that?
much of it. I did see the highlights, though.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, we were all a little banged up from the night
I was
before.
wasted.
Yeah, we're all the way out. We
Going
were in
to
Philly.
Intel.
He was at, where you at? Philly Sports, yeah.
It's a bad night.
By the way, met some people from North Carolina. Great fan. They're up here. One's a Cowboys fan. He sucked. But there was an Eagles fan. Really talkative. So
Yeah,
that was like a cool experience I had last night.
shady bounce, so I wasn't there for that, but it's all
Yeah, you were soft.
Rough
You
night.
couldn't hang. So, Sixers game. What you think?
I was really. We talked about this a little bit earlier before we came on here. We kind of thought that this game was a little bit of can't really judge it that heavily, weigh it that much because the three starters out.
Three stars. You got Embiid out. Then you got Butler out.
Butler.
And then you got
Chandler.
Yeah, they were a little banged up going this game. It was a little bit of a rest opportunity, I think.
Yeah, but like you said, we did say earlier, we do think it was kind of it could have been a lot worse than it was.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad considering what we had out there.
Honestly, I thought they could have covered, but they didn't do it. But they dropped what, 110, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Was
It
it
was high
we
scoring.
probably should know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, probably should have wrote
That's why
that.
we suck. So.
Another topic: Ben and Jimmy drama. Scott.
I think we
Alright.
got some drama here.
I don't.
What do you guys think?
Don't think we have any.
You don't?
I think, it's just much like any other thing. The media wants to oversensitize or sensationalize it, and it's not a big deal, bro. When you're on a team, you're gonna have bickers and fights throughout the season.
Yeah, but this is
That's
a
not-
common thing for Butler. I mean, he's
I
left the Bulls.
I
Okay.
agree with. I
He's
totally
also
agree.
left. He's also got ran out of Minnesota.
It's debatable that he
He
got ran out.
played with the
Oh.
third team. Like,
He didn't want to play for a trash team.
Exactly.
Like that's what it
you
is.
can't even say that Wiggins works hard, man. He's been trash for a number
yeah,
one
he's a
pick.
dog.
Been trash for a number one pick. But even with that, I do agree with you. The media has blown it way out of proportion. Like
Yeah.
you said earlier, like he'll
Spike,
he'll fucking sneeze
yeah.
and they'll say he's starting drama.
Sneeze on Brett Brown.
Yeah.
Don't think he likes him.
I do hate that, but I do like I said, I've been watching pretty closely with the Sixers this year, and I have noticed that. I mean, come on, headband Ben and headband Jimmy, like that was a thing.
Yeah,
for
that
a
was
while.
very cool.
That was a thing for a while, and just magically after that.
It was that Brett Brown situation.
That's what I'm saying. Magically
Yeah.
after that, there's no more
All of a
headband
sudden,
Ben, no more
we
headband
saw that
Jimmy.
video. They totally don't high-five each other.
We saw a video today on Twitter. They, I mean, it's questionable. You could say Simmons didn't see Butler, but
No,
it looked
he
like
saw-
it looked like he ignored him.
He definitely saw.
So
him.
Butler went to dab him up.
He saw him. But my thing is still not a big deal. There's so many, like, on every team I ever played for, so many teams, I hate everyone on the team.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with them. You know what I
Right.
mean? But, like,
It is kind of important to have your two superstars on the same page.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
true.
like that a little bit. I like I said, I saw at the game when I was at the 15th. I saw Jimmy get fed a beautiful pass by Ben.
Yeah.
Slam it down. Comes back down the court. Bam. Dabs Embiid up. Dabs Butler. Simmons. Not Simmons. Redick. Dabs Chandler up. Everybody but Simmons. Ben's just there. Hey, yeah, good pass. Good pass. I don't know. I just see it a little bit. Could be trying to peel too much off the onion, but that's just my thing. So, Embiid this year though, man.
Yo,
We
monster.
talk about this guy.
Fucking monster.
Yeah, it's good to have this guy on the
I mean,
squad.
I think he's an MVP candidate.
Yeah, I like it because he's lived up to what he's been saying too.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's playing through some injuries.
He's worked hard.
Had us all trust the process. He's a game changer. I truly think if he played last night, they might have done it something.
I think he would have been a lot more closer of a game. Yeah, I think it would have been a lot closer. I think he would have been able to deal with Jokic. Jokic is good, man. You got to give him
I
credit.
mean, they got killed in the paint last night.
That's true. Yeah.
When Embiid, fucking Zeke. He's already doing the feed me shit. Oh my god.
Pro Bowl
I
guy,
hate
come
him.
on.
Yeah, Pro Bowl. I mean, come on. You're right. I didn't know you made the Pro Bowl.
Fuck.
Miles Garrett
Miles
Garrett
right here. We got a special guest.
What are you
Miles
doing
Garrett.
here? We're supposed to be down in Orlando.
I missed. Yeah, I definitely missed my flight, and you guys are fucking assholes. You know, so I want to hang out with y'all. But
I
hate you.
I had to bring that up. I saw it. I was like, wow.
What do you got on Embiid? Let's hear what you got on Embiid.
well, he's a stud, but we knew he was a stud. You know what I mean? Like,
It's true.
You knew that coming out. You knew that even when he flashed, when he was playing one game every week or whatever.
Hell of a ping pong player, by the way. Too.
Oh yeah.
Funny.
Saw him.
Also-
we saw him that night.
He's
You were with
funny
me.
as hell. Let's get
When
real.
was
Frankfurt
when
Hall.
Frankfurt Hall?
Yeah.
Is there a better troll in the NBA?
No.
I don't think so.
Especially when they beat the Timberwolves.
I was gonna say I
he
lost
said-
my shit
What
after
was
they beat
his-
the Timberwolves. He put up a tweet with his arm, or a tweet and an Instagram with his arms
Yeah.
up. We'll try to get this. I'm sure our
We can-
great editor will get this screenshot.
Shout out
able
to
put it
Deanna Lane for
Yep.
filming us.
Embiid posted a picture, arms up, running down
Yeah.
half court. Underneath caption says,
was
"Glad
an
I got to.
honor.
It was an honor to play with the third stringers and beat a bunch of real NBA players." That was
great.
fantastic. I lost my shit.
Barkley now going off.
Yeah.
How about that little Markel Fultz thing? You kind of broke the story earlier.
Yeah.
I had no idea about it. until you said
Yeah, I mean, I
something.
follow a very good app that's called Roto World, and they're really good at breaking news. Shout out Roto World. Go follow that if you don't. Yeah, they had someone Fultz. Rumor has it that he was actually kind of pushed to come back to Philly to rehab because he really wasn't getting it done out in LA. That's why there's still really no timetable on when he'll be
It was
back.
kind of pulling a what's his face from the Eagles. Sidney Jones.
yeah.
Fucker's always playing Fortnite. Stop playing Fortnite, Sidney.
Yeah, seriously.
And get that hamstring better.
Yeah, but apparently also he's making news other areas as well. He was dating an Instagram model.
Yeah.
The
How about
dream.
that?
Living the dream.
Yeah, right.
I think they're all dating Instagram models now.
Yeah. Anyways, he got her pregnant, and during her with her abortion or miscarriage, I don't know entirely. During the process, obviously it's a very hard time on a woman. He decided to go get with her best friend, and now it's all over social media. So there's a really big heat going on for that.
The GOAT.
Saying that he's not really focused on what he should be doing. Hey, he's a 20-year-old kid. He's gonna run into some stuff. Ben in the dunk contest though.
Huge.
Huge. We haven't had a sixer in
Huge.
for when's the last time?
AI.
Yeah,
Was he in the
no.
dunk contest? He's
And
Oh, in the
Andre.
contest?
Andre
yes,
Iguodala.
dude.
Dude, I can't forget about that.
no, I thought he meant Iverson. I was
Nah,
gonna say, ooh,
dude,
a
that
little short.
was one of the best. That's probably the best.
Probably Pete
Sixers-
Morelli's still alive. He's reffing.
Oh
I
shit.
thought he died. Alright, anyway, my
But
bad.
yeah, you're Iggy. Yep.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. I thought that was one.
I
that was
thought.
a good
I thought that one was rigged.
Oh, obviously.
100%
Who won?
think
Who won
he
that
should-
year? Was it? It was
The
Dwayne?
dude who was my height.
Look it up right here.
Who was it?
Yeah, look it up because it had to be, but it was both. It was BS because like he should have won, and as a Philly fan, a Sixers fan, we should got that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of weird.
But I don't think you
Wow,
think, you
who
think
else is
Ben.
in the
Alright, so
contest?
he was in 2006
Okay.
NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He was the runner-up. I didn't know that. I didn't know he placed that well. I don't want to see the YouTube video though. Come on.
No, he had that sick dunk when he backed off the backboard from the back of
From
it.
the back, underneath.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
rigged, 100% rigged. Because the other dunk, there
was it Nate Robinson?
Yeah,
Is that was?
I think
was
so
it-
because one of the headlines here is Nate.
He had, like,
Andre got
8
Nate robbed or something. Like
yeah, because he had like 8 attempts at his dunk and he
Yep.
finally hit it, and I don't
Oh
understand.
yeah,
that's
right.
right.
That's right.
That's the shit I'm talking about, man.
Man, but like he's 5'8" and could dunk, so I mean I can't.
That is
I
impressive.
can't be mad. So you know what I mean.
It's very impressive,
It's actually
actually.
dunk.
Nate Robinson.
Right.
Yep.
All my dream my whole life was to dunk because of Space Jam. Never
Great movie, by
happened.
the way. Can we
Great
talk
movie.
about this new one that might be coming out?
No. Don't want to talk
It's not
about
gonna
it.
be the same, huh?
No, don't think LeBron shouldn't pay. LeBron shouldn't replace the actual GOAT.
Yeah.
I mean, people now like it's so annoying because all they do is remake shit.
Yeah.
It's not even like there's no new creative minds or anything.
I don't think
It's
there's
remakes.
no reason why LeBron should be playing that role.
I'm cool with it because I like LeBron.
Yeah, I think he's a
You do?
great player.
Alright.
I just don't think he's a good.
Alright.
I don't think you can just
Does
call
LeBron
yourself
play
a
baseball at
goat
all?
personally.
That's what I thought.
I mean, it
he
doesn't have
stop
much to
playing
do with how
baseball.
much
Yeah,
you-
it does.
That doesn't have how much to do with how good you are. at
I mean, there's
basketball.
still a little speculation behind that.
Yeah.
When Jordan left, didn't he have some gambling
Yeah,
and
the
shit?
rumor is that he kind of had to get out or something. I don't know, and then he got back in.
His numbers weren't that bad in baseball. They're pretty bad.
What, in baseball?
Yeah.
They were pretty garbage.
Speaking of two sport athletes, not to get sidetracked, but is anyone else excited for that Deion 30 for 30?
I am.
I thought
love
that already
30
came
for
out.
30.
It already came out? I thought
I
it
thought that
was...
was an old one.
I don't know. I
Nah.
just heard the name 30.
I'm thinking of Bo Jackson's 30 for 30.
Nah, it's like Deion's 30 for 30 when he played for the Braves and the Falcons. And how...
Yeah.
What do we got on Kyler? I know you follow him a lot. I didn't follow him that much. I know he's obviously
The
awesome.
swing's not that
but-
bad.
I mean, I think, my opinion, he should definitely play in the NFL.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know Munch feels differently about it.
I'm kind of indifferent, honestly.
I think
I don't know how I feel about it.
Lay
I
out.
mean, I just think
Wow.
that, like,
Alright.
I don't know, Scott, you made a good point when we were talking about it the other day, and you know, to have him actually make it into the major leagues is like,
yeah, it's slim, man.
you know what I mean? Where you're gonna get,
You're gonna get paid though.
yeah, you're gonna
that's the
get
other-
first
yeah.
round quarterback money.
We're in football, yeah, but he also
So the
get
thing,
cut.
football, you're thrown into the fire as a first round pick. Basically. You're
Yeah.
not-
He
there's
also
no
gets
minor
cut
league-
the very next day too, though.
There's no minor league football, bro. That's what.
You're not gonna, well, I mean, these spring leagues. But
Well, yeah,
like,
but I'm saying, and like they don't have affiliated like minor league baseball to where you might not
Yeah.
ever make it. You can just route in the.
But then
minors.
if you get cut, you also have a shot at.
no one's
playing
cutting their,
some
no one's cutting their first round pick
No, that doesn't
quarterback,
happen.
Heisman winning quarterback. You're getting at least
He only even got.
Unless
they're
you're
saying he's not
Jamarcus
even gonna
Russell.
go number one.
I feel like you had to try to.
what?
I don't think he's gonna go number
He's not
one.
gonna go number one, but he's not. He's going first round.
Who do you think needs him the most?
Arizona could use him. They're talking about.
I
They're
think
already
Ari-
talking about.
By the way,
I don't think
Sam
he drafted
Bradford,
number
biggest fraud
Yeah, he's
in
robbed the
football,
NFL.
man. He robbed them.
For like 15
My
years.
bad. I just had when you said Arizona, I had to bring that up.
Well, I mean, like, who else is? I don't even know what the draft order is, but like Arizona can use them.
I think
New York
Arizona-
can use them.
I don't think
Tampa
they
Bay
take
can
him number
use 'em.
one. I think what Arizona does is I think they jump back in the end of the first round, kind of do like a Lamar Jackson thing.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
Get him because like they're saying, I don't think he's gonna go number one. What's he been rated? A second day pick so far.
Yeah.
But like you said, somebody can jump in the first day and take him if they need a quarterback.
Going back to Kyler, I mean, were you the one that brought this thing where he didn't have a good sophomore year in college?
I don't know. I didn't follow
He
his
batted
baseball
like a-
numbers too much.
he
What for
batted like-
baseball?
Yeah, he batted like a $190 or something.
I don't know, but I did. I
Something. Then also he had a breakout junior year.
Yeah, sometimes you just figure it
Actually, it
out.
might
though.
have been senior, right?
Nah, it would be his junior.
You just figure it out sometimes, though, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Going on a little bit on football though, let's move over to the Eagles for you guys. Let's talk about their draft. What do you want them? We talked a little bit about this earlier as well. What do you? We'll get our opinions out there because we already talked about it. But what are yours? What do you think they need to go with in the first round this year?
We need a running back.
Easy.
Yeah,
But at the
Yeah, I
same
agree.
time, this draft is not that stacked.
I agree with you. Like
That's
I
all-
said,
that's what worries me.
this is a little bit what we talked about. I agree with the whole running back thing, but just I think not everyone, but most of the teams are using analytics now to where almost all these teams are trying to get their guy in the third round
Yeah.
because of all the success of like Kareem Hunt, Tariq Cohen. We've said so many third round running backs.
Also,
out there
how many
doing
first
well.
rounders have the Patriots drafted?
Exactly. Look at
And they always have a last pick.
They always get the good one to fit their
Like,
scheme.
I mean,
though.
they have to draft first rounders. What do you
Yeah.
mean? Like,
What I mean, but they're not
they're not like.
top 15. When's the last time the Patriots had?
Probably not unless
Yeah,
they traded
big thing.
him.
When's the
They
last
all-
time the Patriots picked above number 25?
Right, but they also
Right,
they get,
I mean-
they get top guys in free agencies a lot of times, and people don't realize that late in their careers, like Brandon Cooks or you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like
that's
Randy
my
Moss,
1 year
Randy
team.
Moss.
That's a
Yeah.
huge pick.
Yeah, it's 1 year, but they use them and they
And he died.
and
He basically died in the Super
Josh
Bowl.
Gordon,
Shout out to
too,
Malcolm
like-
Jenkins for that hit.
Yeah, right, that's a huge pick.
I don't know. They just have something different going on in New England. Like you can't really base their success and try to compare it to ours and what we need to do.
Oh yeah, let's back to the Eagles first round. My take on kind of what you do in the first round here. I think if you're top 5, I think you kind of got to go chalk because think about how many of the Eagles or not Eagles. Well, we're gonna jump to baseball again here. Phillies.
Yeah.
How many times have they not taken the chalk? Mickey Moniak. That's not a chalk pick. They reached for him, and they're saying that he's not even going to be a prospect anymore. Like
You
their
don't
picks
wait,
were so
not?
good. Yeah, I read.
I
an
thought that was a
article.
kind of weird pick.
Bleacher.
Bleacher number
Was
one
he
overall.
like 21, 22 now?
He's young. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say 20 probably. But Bleacher Report or somebody did a really good article that it broke down a couple teams' projected lineups where they should be going into the season based on their like sabermetrics, which is what baseball uses now.
Yeah.
And that they said the computer that they used pretty much wrote off Mickey Moniak as a prospect. Like he's not going to be any good. But back to the Eagles. I think where you are, where they are, after like the top 5, I think you got to go best available player, unless
Yeah.
you have a drastic need, like a drastic need. But At 20,
Our line's thin though too.
and like we said, they could be in
That's-
trouble. We talked about this earlier. They could be in trouble. The O line, we don't know when Brooks is going to be
Yeah.
back 100%. Peters could retire. Kelsey could retire. Sayamala's been garbage. Sorry, I love the Birds, but Sayamala's been garbage. Vitai's been garbage. Wisniewski hasn't been bad, but
He had thumb surgery apparently.
yeah,
He's
they need
fine.
they need
That's-
line help.
I mean, everyone has
Um,
surgeries.
We've heard Howie talk for whatever reason. He really likes the D line in this draft class. He's called it an epic class for defensive linemen. I just don't really feel that as a specific need because, like we said
don't
earlier,
need it.
right? We have so much depth there. So unless that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think there. If it was a DN best available, I wouldn't go that. You got to weigh all your options here in the draft. First round, you have to hit. It's
Yeah.
a pick where you have to hit.
'Cause we've missed too much.
Exactly.
Too many
We've
times.
missed way too many. I personally, the position I think we need the most though is. I got to think about what we're losing too. Like receiver, we're going to be all right. Running back, we need running back help definitely. We're going to talk a little bit about what we think of free agency too here coming up. We don't, like I said, no receiver help. Tight ends, we're stacked. QB, we're stacked.
Maybe we have to use this Foles trade.
Yeah, we can get some picks. We
Oh,
saw.
by the way,
How?
hold on, I
I'm-
heard something. Washington broken news that Alex Smith is not playing next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
It was like-
that was obvious.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know.
When you
I
see
thought there was a
hardware, he's got
Yeah.
crazy hardware on, dude.
Really?
He's got
I
like
didn't see that part.
circular rings around that are aluminum with a cast air. Dude, it's crazy.
Bro,
It was
if
pretty
you, if
effective,
you watch,
wasn't
he apparently almost lost it. They said. I don't know.
and then he got an infection. But so yeah, Eagles though, we're gonna need linebacker help. Hicks is a free agent. I don't think he's gonna get offered any big money anywhere, but somebody could easily pluck him because when he's been healthy,
Yeah.
he's been good.
Been really good.
Bradham's been so solid. I think he's so
Yeah,
underrated,
that was
man.
a-
He's
dude,
been
that
one of
was
the
a
best
huge step up.
linebackers.
We
in
got
the
him in
league.
trade, right?
I think we just
Free
signed him
agent.
as
Oh, we
free
just
agent, 'cause
signed
he was
him?
with Schwartz in Buffalo. So besides Bradham, I think Bradham needs some help.
The Saints.
Jenkins came from the States.
Yeah, I knew that, but I thought Brown.
For some reason, I think he did come from the Saints.
Yeah.
Nigel Bradham. I look up his stuff a lot because I like him. He's a
Fact check.
Bill guy.
Fact check. That's
Yeah,
me.
let's go.
Alright,
Fact check.
alright,
You
alright.
love doing this stuff.
I will. I got you.
So,
I got you.
Other positions, like we said, cornerback ended up being diamonds in the rough this
Yeah,
year. We got
that's-
Maddox played well.
Yeah.
Um,
LeBlanc.
Yep, LeBlanc, the strat baby, the strat.
Did you know when Wentz made that crazy play against the Bears?
He's made so many.
No, the one where it was the broken screen
Yeah.
and he faked it and took
Last
off.
year. Yeah, and took off.
You know who was one of the guys in that backfield trying to get him?
LeBlanc.
Yeah, and then it's
Didn't strap
I was like, and that was before he got real good again.
Yeah,
And I was like,
so-
oh, that makes sense.
But another thing, safeties. We don't know, man. That defense. I've heard so many rumors with the Eagles' defense. There's rumors
Yeah.
that they may trade McLeod in this Foles deal that they potentially do, and then move Rasul to safety.
I like that, bro.
Dude,
you know I love
Rasul,
Rasul.
yeah.
He is trash.
Oh my! He made.
He
How
is-
many tackles did he make this season?
He's
Like,
got
it was
so
But he gets
much better at
like
tackling.
yeah,
So
but he
much
either gets
better.
makes a play or he gets burned.
which is fine.
I think more times he
I'll
gets
take.
burned.
I'll take an interception.
Y'all
And
just,
you try and get
just hate my
interception,
boy
getting
Jalen
burnt?
Mills. That's what it comes down to.
We do hate Jalen.
You guys
Jalen
hate
Mills sucks.
No, he's not.
There's
Jalen
not a lot
Mills
of
is
NFL
terrible.
tackles I hate, but I hate Jalen.
Jalen Mills the worst, bro.
Why? Because of the.
He could be a
time?
great dude, but I just hate him on the football field.
Oh my
He
god,
gets
dude.
burnt like
Toast.
No, oh my god, you tell me Rasul doesn't get burnt.
I bet Rasul has
but-
more picks than
Yeah,
Jalen.
exactly.
And
So
he's been in the league shorter.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
alright.
And played
Jalen
less.
also against
I'll
number
take-
ones too, so.
no, he does
Jalen
not.
does. It's not like we're shadowing Jalen
No.
on people.
They are definitely playing size, and he gets who he gets, bro.
Both Atlanta games he had Julio Jones.
Not
shadow
league
him
time.
though.
Nah.
And you understand why he was on Julio Jones? Because we weren't shadowing with our best corner, and they were lining him up on Mills all the time so he could get a better matchup.
Stop hating on my fucking boy.
Oh,
You
man.
always hate on him.
Yeah,
So
you're-
jumping
so
in-
why do you like him so much?
Yeah, we were trying to figure this
trying to figure out.
I
Yeah,
don't
seriously.
With the hair. I mean,
The
he's
hair,
pretty cool.
come back from LSU, I think.
Okay, you did
But
say
I
that
love
LSU
corners
thing.
from LSU.
You did say that.
Yeah, but everyone
Yeah.
else from LSU was good.
And he's not that big. How can you say?
Bro, he's got rated statistically as one of the worst corners.
Rasul literally gets burnt.
But he has more picks. And
Oh, alright. Cool.
He does get picked.
And he's got less time.
And he makes more tackles
And he's
too.
not. He hasn't got. He's not gotten his burn as much as Jalen.
Nah. And also, can we just?
Jalen
I do want to bring this up though, real quick. Jalen definitely it was pass interference on Julio Jones' last play of the Falcons game.
Where he,
You were such a fraud.
If we go,
it was.
If
you were
it
such
was,
a
it
He
was.
rocked it. He rocked it.
If-
I'll never forget the Dallas game. You're sitting there just blowing them. I'm like, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
You remember?
I don't
You
know.
were here for that.
What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying.
You're like, oh, Zeke just running up 10 yards up the gut. They're gonna win this game.
yeah, because it was fucking obvious,
They
dude.
did.
Like,
We
They did.
exactly.
The first one
We didn't
and the
stop.
second one.
Dude, the second one, I was hyped because Carson was fucking balling in that fourth quarter.
He was.
I was like, yeah.
Speaking of Carson, we got some news on that.
Yeah, but first, let's
And
go.
no-
What do you think? What do you think they want to do with free agency? We got Jadeveon Clowney. I'm hearing maybe if he gets out there, I'm
I
hearing
heard
we might have
about that.
interest. I don't know if I like that, just because
I
I
don't
feel
like
like
it.
you never know what you're gonna get with his effort, man. He's a great player, there's no doubt.
Yeah. Still thought it's gonna be.
I feel like he would give the effort being on this team though.
He reminds me of Manny Machado a little
We're gonna
bit.
be good.
I'm not a big fan. I don't want it.
No.
Nah.
I don't think it's gonna be worth the price tag.
Who do we lose though? We lose Graham.
BG could walk.
He's probably
Ajayi.
walking.
I think this is what another solution that I think could happen. I think that Howie may try to kind of get Ajayi back on a 1-year prove deal, a little cheaper coming off the
He'll
ACL.
be ready.
Yeah, he'll be ready. It was like week 6 or something like that. Dude, the man played the whole fourth quarter with torn with it. I think
That's true.
he's a tough dude. He'll be back.
Who's that going?
I love Ajayi personally. I think he's a mini Marshawn Lynch. Honestly, that's my take on him. He's tough to bring down, man. He
He
runs
also
hard.
has a
at you.
fumbling problem.
He's also slow.
Yeah, he's not that
Yeah.
fast.
Super slow.
He's not that fast.
I remember when he first got, he broke off for that run against Dallas. He had 20 yards with somebody, and the dude caught up on him.
Yeah.
Like, that was pretty bad.
Yeah. Another area another thing we could do, I think, is kind of get Hicks back cheap for the same way, just because he hasn't been healthy. Rodney, I think, has 1 more year, right? I think we got Rodney for 1 more year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not gonna go. What do you guys think about Tate? What do you think we do with Tate?
I want to resign him.
I do too. He said he wants to be here.
I mean, I think that once him and Carson get
Got
on
a
the
dog,
same
bro.
page,
Yeah.
yeah,
Shout out to our dog,
Yeah,
or my dog.
give him a full year. I think
I think she wants the door open.
I think so too. I think once we get him in, like you said, well, Carson gets a full off season with him. Carson gets a full off season with the whole team. Actually, I think that's gonna be beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, also some news on Wentz, okay? I have a very, very reliable source. I'm not going to name names here.
Yeah, no name dropping.
And like I said, I'm not
By
trying
the way,
to,
this
I'm not
might
trying
be
to,
the first place you'll hear about
yeah,
this.
I'm not trying to break any news here.
Because I tried looking it up. I can't
I also
find
have too.
anything.
I
Yeah.
also have too.
There is absolutely nothing on
Nothing
it.
on this, but I have I'm not going to say names. I have a very reliable source.
Literally can't.
Yeah, very reliable source that is best friends with a Redskins trainer. A lot of, by the way, we didn't mention our backgrounds. I played a little bit of minor league baseball, so I've been around trainers. Trainers are friends with other trainers. Okay, that's how it works. Even if it's not like how Eagles players have to hate Giants players when the game's going on. Well, yeah, we get that, but it's not like that with trainers. They can be friends. This guy's best friend is a Redskins trainer. Okay, this Redskins trainer said that he's talked to the Eagles trainers, and Carson Wentz really his issue is with painkillers.
Crazy.
Yes, and if you
That's
also notice,
absolutely crazy.
they broke this. What you can find on the internet. I showed these guys the article. They had that thing in the Saints game. Somebody made an article said, "What the hell is on Carson
That was
Wentz's
a
neck?"
neck. Yeah,
Right.
the acting on the
He
back.
has
it was
crazy,
oh my God.
crazy skin issues right
Yeah.
here on his neck, and you can look it up anywhere. People with withdrawal issues, it's a common symptom. They start
That's
scratching
absolutely
here.
crazy.
out of
I honestly didn't see
nervousness.
it coming. Actually, I kind of get it.
I mean, they hand him out like candy there. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but
like,
pushing him to come back from that that's a
But,
pretty
like,
bad injury.
you realize how the NFL works, right? Like
they don't.
they don't
They want you on the field.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
Best
about
chance
you,
to
man.
play, bro. Like if they guys shoot you up, they're gonna shoot you up. You
Exactly.
got painkillers, they're gonna
Shit,
do it.
you saw this went viral. That interview with Rodgers after he sprained his knee week 2. Dude, he was high as a kite out there.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was all
Oh, you
over
know
the
who else
internet.
plays high all the time?
Michael Bennett.
Yeah.
Savage, I love
But
him.
high as a
I love
kite.
Michael Bennett.
His eyes are shut the entire time.
Redder than the devil's
Yeah.
dick. But
But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like,
yeah.
I thought he was like a goody guy. When?
I mean, that doesn't make you a bad guy.
No,
it
doesn't.
doesn't. But like, I just didn't see it coming.
You could look at it as the fact, hey, he came from a small town in North Dakota. He's probably never been exposed to, maybe he hasn't been exposed to stuff like that. I'm sure probably.
They find
North
their
Dakota
ways
State is
out
huge.
there, right?
No, it does, but I'm saying, I mean, he's a Christian background. Probably didn't get involved with that.
They really wanted him
type of guy
back
that
this
did
year
drugs
too.
much.
So.
Huh?
They really wanted him back this year too. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Really
it's,
want-
it's definitely. You can see it. I mean, we're not saying it's true, but you can definitely see it being a possibility.
I'm not saying it's false.
Exactly. You can't. I mean, we don't know. But from everything we hear, he's a great guy. Can't. That brings us to the turn of the day. Turn of the day.
Turn of the week.
Turn of the week.
You can announce his name.
Joe, you say it right. You got it.
Joe Santa
Santa Liquido.
Yeah.
Turn of the week.
Fucking hurt.
This guy's just breaking news stories about Carson Wentz that are false, trying to cause
It's kind of obvious.
Eagles
the locker
Nation
room,
in an uproar.
The locker room has his back. I just think that's just
Yeah.
a weasel way to do things.
So let's get real on
No,
who
he was
said
a
this.
fucking turd.
No, let's get real on who said it.
fucking turd.
Who is this? Who are his sources? I got 2 people in mind.
Who do you think? I don't even know,
Kaminsky,
honestly.
right?
No, I'm talking about in the locker room who talked to him.
Who do you think? Because I know.
I'm saying,
we talked about this already.
I'm going Alshon and Wendell.
You think Wendell?
I think
You think
Wendell. I think Wendell is a little bitch. I think he's a fucking bitch.
Absolutely.
Seriously. I think
Absolutely.
listen, I don't know.
I'm gonna put some hands on your head like Jason Terry right now.
All I'm saying is, I feel like when shit starts hitting the fan, he's one of those people that's going to start bitching.
But he's
And
no good.
He
He stinks.
Yeah, and those are the ones that.
I still understand.
Those
why
are
he fucking
always the
gave him
ones.
ball.
When you're in the locker room
yeah.
and you're playing ball, like the ones that bitch the most are the ones that suck the most, dude.
At first, I thought it was Malcolm too,
Nah.
He came right out.
and then he came out,
Yeah.
and now like
Alshon still didn't come out, did he? But I saw something like he liked Wentz's wedding picture or something. So
Yeah,
like,
like,
it's all good.
so?
It's all good.
he got married last year.
That's
Yeah.
just
That's
beautiful,
I
bro.
think Wentz put a new one up, like a throwback or something. But
That's
it's
totally-
shit.
So
You can't
who's the
read
mole?
Totally separate from football,
Fuck,
bro.
man, I don't know.
Who's
who
the mole?
is. We got a mole in the Eagles locker room.
Who do you think just fucking made this
There's a
up?
fucking
I mean,
mole.
Nah, I don't think
you
he
can't just say
You gotta think.
anonymous.
I want to think it's someone quiet who doesn't talk to the media much.
Yeah,
Personally.
I mean, bitch
I
boy.
don't know.
It might be.
He's a fucking bitch. I hate him.
You think Nelson?
Nah.
No, Nelson came out and said something. Did he?
No,
I don't think so. But I think having Nelson.
definitely. I thought it would have been Golden Tate, not him either.
How? How is it? He doesn't know.
He said something also.
No, but I mean, like, apparently this didn't happen when he was on the team. This happened like week 6, or was it 6 to 8 or something like that? And when he when they were talking about it, or did you not read the article? I thought that's what they were saying. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I totally was not listening for a second. Sorry.
My wife interrupted.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
Yeah,
at.
like
Anyway.
way to go.
G Dog.
So yeah, what else do we got here? Yeah, we talked about free agents. Super Bowl picks. Actually, the Super Bowl that's going on right now. What do we got? Second quarter here.
7-0.
We got any live action on this? guys?
Melvin Gordon
Any
just
live
got
action?
fumbled. Melvin Gordon fumbled.
Oh, this game sucks, and they shouldn't have it anymore. That's my.
Was it
li-
picked up
that's my
by a
opinion.
Saint? Oh, by the way, Saints fans.
Can Saints fans
You're
shut the
also
fuck up, please?
fucking turds.
God.
Like, who cares?
Oh my god.
You should have handled the business the whole entire game. You don't wait on one fucking
He's
play.
passionate Eagles fan here.
Yeah.
All right. But if
I
it
mean,
happened,
one
if
fucking
it happened to us, we'd be bitching.
Yeah, same. But can we talk about what is their obsession with us? Why? The
They
obsession,
hate
the
us.
ski masks, the
They
fucking
hate us
dog
because
masks.
they hate us because they ain't us.
Alvin Kamara saying that they would whoop our
Yeah,
ass.
that's what I'm saying. But you didn't twice.
No,
you
you
didn't
didn't.
whoop our ass
Nope.
with your time. So I don't know what
And
you're
the
saying.
first time though, we got our dicks kicked.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
but we weren't at full strength though.
No, our quarterback
no
had a
excuses.
broken back. So
No
I
excuses.
mean, just saying.
Yeah. So when you guys got Super Bowl picks?
I mean, is that even a
I
question?
don't know.
Like, Patriots.
I kind of know the Patriots are gonna win, but my
They're
red
gonna win.
ones, the
I
Rams.
think the
will win.
Rams have a shot at outscoring them, man.
Yeah,
No shot, bro.
yeah, you gotta get Gurley going.
I agree.
Gurley's hurt, bro. They're not gonna be there.
Yeah, something's wrong with him.
Something's wrong with him.
him.
He probably has something's wrong. It's like a torn.
You gotta
meniscus or
get
something,
Gurley
bro.
going though. I don't
Dude,
know.
We're talking a little bit about baseball here now. What do we got on Harper, Machado? You guys want one, both? If you want one, which one is it?
Warren Harper.
Yeah,
I think he brings more to the table.
I mean, I'm gonna say the same thing. I want Harper. I mean, I didn't follow many, but from what I see the highlights, I'd rather have Harper.
Yeah.
Plus, on top of that, it's gonna be more exciting to go down to the bank and check out Harper.
Exactly. Not
He
gonna
brings a little more fire.
I'm also not gonna just want to go to the bank to see Manny. So
Yeah.
Nah, exactly.
I'm gonna go to see
I
Harper.
personally, I'm not saying Manny's a good dude, a bad dude, because we don't know Manny, but I think Harper is going to be a little more involved with the city.
Yeah. Who outwork
fan
everybody,
friendly. Yeah. But great players. Both of them, honestly, great players. I want both, honestly. I'm tired of the
Yeah.
Phillies saying we're gonna be good this year, not being good. We're gonna be good this year, not being good. I want them to go do it, and I'm tired of waiting. I think you do it right now, and we got prospects. You can make a
Yeah.
trade for Trout if you really want Trout. Don't wait 2 years for Trout or 1 year,
Yeah.
however long.
You get him now.
Got to get them both now.
Then sign him.
Tired of the broken promises from the Phillies. Like I said, I refuse to go to a game. I haven't been in 2 years because of these.
Yeah, I don't really.
Do you
like
think?
that either.
Do you think like the Phillies are close though? 'Cause
I do. I think if
I
you
feel
get
like-
Harper Machado, I think they're got a great shot to make it to the World Series. Honestly, they need one more starter. I think if you get Harper Machado, one more starter, you're going to compete because the who's been there? Dodgers, They lost a lot. They signed Pollock, but they give up Grandal, huge bat.
Yeah.
Puig's gone, Kemp's gone. They were huge contributors last year. I don't know who else really, who's strong in the NL. Braves are going to be there.
Yeah.
I really think the Braves just got lucky last year.
They upgraded though, and they were good.
Yeah,
They were young.
I don't know.
They're good.
Remember the beginning of the season, all talk was they're going to trade Freddie Freeman at the trade deadline?
Yeah, I think the Brewers are here to stay for a while. I think the Brewers are going to be good for a while.
Yeah, fucking watch.
We're gonna be. That's going to be a tough matchup for the Phillies, I think. But if you get these guys, the lineup's scary with these two guys. Honestly, they were saying even if we just freelance off our head, what do you got? Cesar at the top.
Yep.
I got Segura 2. Who do you got 3? I got Machado 3. Who do you got there?
Machado 3, Harper 4.
Yes. Hoskins 5.
Yeah, 5.
McCutcheon 6.
Love
Forgot about
McCutcheon.
Cutcheon. Then you got Odubel.
Odubel
8.
7.
7.
Pitcher 8 hole.
What do you think about that, by the way?
Then Alfaro 9. I like put the pitcher 9th, man.
Yeah, like it's really.
Or what I say, put a DH in first of all. I'm tired of the one
Yeah.
league DH, non-DH. Gotta get rid of it.
Or just they both do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Either both,
Exactly.
they both
Yep.
hit or they both get DH.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's a pretty solid lineup, man. That's a really good lineup.
Yeah.
If you look at the Brewers lineup, I think that's a little better.
Maybe need one more arm too, though.
Great. Definitely started. Like I said, I think Keuchel will do the
Yeah.
trick. We don't have that much left-handed pitching, so I think Keuchel would be a great pickup. Rumor was that they are mutually interested, but we just can't come to a contract agreement. Apparently, Keuchel wants 6 years or something like that.
That's crazy.
We only want to give him 5. I don't know, something along those lines. But yeah, I think that would help out a ton, definitely. MLB free agency. This is a huge topic right now.
What's going on? Why we're about 100 days from the beginning of the season?
Yeah, we
No,
still
less
got,
than that,
like we
actually.
said, we still got tons of over 100 names that should be on teams haven't been signed
Yeah,
yet.
that's
And
fucking ridiculous.
players complaining about it. Fucking GMs.
Is it the players or is it both parties though?
I think
It's the agents.
I think it's a little bit of the agents are trying. It's a game. I mean, free agency's a game. You always hear it in insurance, it's a business. So
Yeah.
you got the agents trying to wait to get the best offer for their players. You got the teams. They don't want to spend that much money because, like we said, if they don't think they're gonna win, even with that player, why are they gonna give him $300 million?
Yeah.
Like, why would it make sense for the Padres to go give Harper $300 million and do damage to their payroll for the next 10 years when they know they're probably not gonna compete?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're right.
And there's not that many teams that are competing with. Well, the Dodgers were the team until they got rid of all their guys. I mean, they're still pretty good, but nobody was
They have
competing with the
stupid
Dodgers.
money.
They
They have
could.
stupid money.
They
though.
were like the Warriors of the baseball. Nobody really wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
So like what was the beginning and the end of the big long-term deals? Would it be like Pujols? Was it that deal that killed him?
That's
Yeah,
really
Chris
what
Paul-
got it going because
Chris Paul got it going.
and that's what got,
Howard's
But
long-term deal.
Pujols' deal is really what got the free agency so fucked up because look at him. He's been on the last 4 years of his deal. He's still got 2 more years.
Yeah.
He can't even
30
walk out
million,
there.
yeah.
He can't even walk. And
But
that's
then
why
again, you got Miguel Cabrera, who still a bit. I mean,
he's on another huge, like we're saying, he's on a huge deal. And
he's also produces a little bit still.
he does.
Like he's not like.
But
yeah,
that's-
he was injured last year.
But that's like we said. There's no way those guys can play in the NL now. No way.
Yeah.
There's no way they'd be able to play in the NL.
I
They
think he
can't
still
field.
plays the field. I thought
Who?
Miguel Cabrera.
Yeah, he does, but he's not very good. I'm saying probably within the next 2
Pujols
years,
just
maybe he's
DHs
going to be
now.
straight DH only. He's not going to be.
They
able to play
both.
forever.
I mean, everything's guaranteed money. That's the other thing.
Yep. And I've read a little bit. Players are getting pissed. I mean, another thing is I'm hearing Harper's getting a little pressure from the MLBPA, which is obviously why would they? They wouldn't. I mean, the stance is perfectly fine because
Yeah.
why would you not want your players to get the biggest deal? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you're the MLBPA, that's what they're saying. They're saying Harper, we've been setting you up, making these bargaining agreements for years for you to get these $300 million contracts. You got to go get them, man.
Yeah.
Because look at what that does. So, for example, we talked about this over text a while ago. Right now, okay, Stanton is the highest paid player at $275 million or something like that.
Yep.
Or whatever, how many years? Okay, so
He has a 10-year deal. I think.
before that deal, okay, a player like Manny Machado is probably a $100 million player.
Yeah.
After that deal, now what's Machado getting offered? $200 million. That doubles Machado's value. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why this free agency is so crazy, and that's why they don't want to keep giving them because baseball doesn't have a cap. How high is it going to go?
Exactly.
When's it going to stop?
But they do have that luxury tax.
They do.
Which will
they
get you a
do.
little
But
bit.
I heard like, come on, like teams like the Yankees, they don't give a shit about a luxury tax. They're going to
Dodgers don't give a flying fuck about it.
no fucks.
So.
And I mean, this pretty much sums it up. If you can get a, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see this, but Flyers ass.
Yeah, ass.
Sorry, that's
We're-
all we got on the Flyers.
Most likely you're not going to hear us talk about him for a while.
Yeah, gotta make some
I
changes.
mean, we're also not really the
Yeah.
biggest hockey guys.
I'd
There
like
was
to
a
go. I like to go to a game if anyone wants to take me.
Playoff hockey's fucking awesome though.
Yeah,
I can't
playoff
say
hockey's
that.
pretty lit.
I don't watch
I'll
a lick of regular season fucking hockey. I think it's the most
So-
boring. I'd rather watch paint dry. Fucking.
Yeah.
I'd rather dangle my nuts over piranha infested waters than watch fucking hockey during the regular season. But playoff hockey's sick.
So, yeah,
So-
that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's all we got for today.
Yep, thanks
Sorry,
everybody
Fox,
for
but,
yeah. Sorry guys. Get better.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say about
It's
that.
fucking embarrassment right now.
Alright, let's go watch the
Yeah.
next Pro Bowl.
Alright, so yeah, thanks for
USA
everybody
Sports
watching.
Podcast.
Yep. USA Sports Podcast. Like us on Facebook. We're gonna create a Twitter and an Instagram
Yeah, we'll get
account.
that out there.
We're gonna get it up on YouTube and try to do Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. Yep.
So, alright, have a nice night. Go Birds.
Smell